The Model Context Protocol solved a massive problem for AI. It gave your agent a standard way to reach out and call passive tools, like a database, a calendar, or an API. But MCP hits a hard wall. It cannot connect your agent to another agent. So when your Salesforce agent needs critical data from your SAP agent, the automated process grinds to a halt. A human sits in the middle, manually copying output from one chat window and pasting it into another. Right now, that human is the integration layer. The agent-to-agent protocol, or A2A, was built to fill this exact gap. A2A moves the integration logic out of the chat window and into the protocol itself. A2A is an open protocol that allows AI agents built by entirely different companies using different frameworks and languages to discover and hand work to each other. To understand how this works, look at the alternative. MCP connects an agent to a tool. That tool is a passive thing. It does exactly what it is told and nothing else. A remote agent is an active actor. It possesses its own independent goals, its own models, its own tools, and its own opinions on how to solve a problem. That is the dividing line. MCP is agent to tool. A2A is agent to agent. Managing an autonomous actor requires an architecture designed for delegation, not just querying a passive database. Before looking at the mechanics, you have to understand the single rule that drives every design decision in A2A. Agents cannot see inside each other. There is absolutely no shared memory, no shared context, no shared tools, and no shared internal state. When Agent A talks to Agent B, Agent A is entirely blind to what model B runs or what B is thinking. This limitation is a business reality. Competitors would never adopt a protocol that forces them to expose proprietary internal reasoning to rivals. A2A treats every remote system as a sealed box, shifting the engineering focus away from internal control and towards strict external contracts. If agents are sealed boxes, how does one agent discover what another can actually do? It reads the agent card at a predictable web address. This JSON file answers 4 questions. Who are you? Where are you? Providing the endpoint. What can you do? Listing a menu of skills. And how do I authenticate? Outlining security. Discovery in A2A requires zero internal access. It relies purely on a public, standardized menu and a defined entry door. Once an agent knows the menu, it can delegate. People often mistake A2A for a complex API call, but real agentic work is slow and highly ambiguous. A simple request response cannot handle it. A task moves through specific states. State 1, submitted, returning a task ID. State 2, working, streaming live updates. State 3, input required, pausing to ask a question and waiting for intervention. Finally, State 4, ending as completed, failed, or canceled. A2A does not eliminate humans from the loop. It explicitly makes the human pause structured and resumable, replacing the silent copy-pasting of the past. When finished, 2 things travel between agents. First is the message, a conversational back-and-forth chat. Second is the artifact, the finished deliverable, containing the finalized report or structured JSON data. Both objects are constructed of typed chunks called parts. This ensures the final deliverable is a distinct, addressable object, rather than just the last paragraph of a chat log. Underneath, the specification layers this transport into the data model, the operations verbs, and the protocol bindings via JSON-RPC 2.0. A2A reuses existing standards, like JSON-RPC and OAuth. This allowed the protocol to reach 150 organizations, integrating into infrastructure used by SAP and Salesforce. Watch the flow. The orchestrator fetches the logistics agent's card, reads the skill, authenticates, and sends the task. State moves to working. It pauses at input required for a clarifying question. The orchestrator answers, work resumes, and the agent delivers the final artifact. A complete, complex, multi-stage workflow was executed without the orchestrator ever seeing inside the sealed box of the remote agent. The architectural realities omit what the press releases promise. The biggest misconception is that A2A makes your agents correct. A2A is merely a transport layer. If a remote agent returns confident nonsense, A2A will flawlessly deliver that nonsense in a beautifully typed artifact. Ensuring logical correctness and preventing hallucinations is an evaluation and constraints problem. It is not a protocol problem. The second major gap is governance. The protocol has no built-in mechanism for accountability if a delegated agent makes a destructive decision on your behalf. A2A perfectly secures the transmission pipeline, but you are entirely on your own for verifying the truth and safety of the payload. Despite the hype, most agent systems do not actually need A2A. If your internal agents live in the same repository and framework, wrapping them in OAuth and an A2A task lifecycle is just architectural cosplay. A standard function call is sufficient. A2A belongs exclusively at the boundary line crossing different organizations, vendors, or frameworks, where source code cannot be shared. MCP gave agents hands to use standard tools. A2A gives them colleagues to delegate complex work. Having colleagues only makes a system faster at doing what it already does. It does not inherently make the system's decisions correct. While the protocol solves how agents speak, the question of what an agent is permitted to decide remains a distinct, unsolved problem for every organization.